You're gonna poop yourself. Are you? Oh, now you don't want to say it.
Say what? That wake you up?
Yeah, actually, that was pretty good. Thank you. You will do that again once in a while. Just throw it in there. How do you keep getting further to the right? I swear to God, bro.
I've been in the same spot the entire time. I haven't not moved. I'm gonna take my freaking Crocs off.
I got mine on too.
God.
There we go. No more lemon pledge. I think I just realized that's what she says. I didn't know what lemon pledge was.
Oh my God.
I just realized that was the joke the entire time, bro. Thank you, Family Guy. That actually, I think, would be part. Okay. Getting all loosey-goosey, dude.
Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, I'm thinking you can.
Welcome back to the Unshackled podcast. I'm Zach. That's Chuck.
Yes, sir.
Today we got one positive, one negative, top 5 snake draft, NBA, and a lot of NFL to go through.
We are a sports podcast, an entertainment podcast, and a gaming podcast, and we're going to give you guys some news and our opinions. And speaking of the draft next week, NFL is going to kind of fill the shows for the next 2 weeks. So, well, be a majority at least. But yeah.
Be prepared.
Yeah.
Speaking of the draft, we're going to do a live show this Thursday.
Yes, sir.
Do you just want to do it on my stream or?
Yeah,
okay.
That works.
There might be a way to do it on my stream as well as stream it through the YouTube of the Unshackled pod. So I'll see if I can figure that out.
We're still learning.
But yeah, we're going to do a live watch along with the draft. So if that interests you at all, come hang out. We'll be doing fun stuff in between the picks as well.
Yes, sir. I'm excited. I'm already excited for that. But hey, let's get to this. Let's get to today.
Yeah, we're going to save all the NFL stuff till the end.
Yes.
So we got our fun segment up first.
Yeah, let's go, dude. Go ahead.
You seem really on top of it today.
I know exactly what's going on.
It's early in the morning. Charles woke up about 30 minutes ago.
That's probably good. Yeah. I'm awake. That's all that matters.
Just injected caffeine into him. All right.
Snort it up.
We can start off with one positive, one negative, bud.
Let's do it.
I got 2 positives and 1 negative.
You keep doing this.
I just have stuff I want to say. I got to tell the people.
All right. Well, you go first with one of your
I thought you like doing negatives first.
Yeah, but you have 2 positives.
Yeah,
and
but you
one
keep
negative
switching
this
it
time.
up.
All right, say negative then.
You want me to say my negative first?
Yeah, go.
Okay. My negative is Elon Musk.
Tell me what you mean, sir.
Well, it seems like he officially took everyone's blue check mark away. So now you have to actually... So everyone who has it now has paid for it. So
that's what it was? Because I was very confused also when I saw... I was trying to figure out why people had it.
Everyone had been talking about it for weeks, but he finally actually took them all away. But just Elon Musk in general is my negative. Because he went from this guy that was doing cool shit with self-driving cars and rockets to just messing with people on Twitter.
Yeah. Pretty money hungry kind of guy now. But
he went from everyone loves him to everyone hates him real fast.
He went from hero to villain in 2 years, which is kind of too bad. I was one of those guys who liked him, and now I don't know. Now I don't like him, but I just don't know whether.
Oh my God. I know when he turned villain. It's when people were sharing that picture of him with his shirt off on his yacht.
Oh my God.
Have you ever seen that picture?
Dude, you're right.
That's when he turned demon mode.
It's like an origin story.
He got pissed. Everyone was laughing at his fucking ghost body.
Holy shit. Well, we figured it out. Maybe we need to find a way to reverse that. Maybe we need six pack Elon. People just need to just praise him for his dad bod, okay? Because we need to reverse that. All right. Wow. Crack the code. All right. I'll do my negative this week. I have one. You know what my negative is?
What? I'm waiting for you to say it.
And this is just kind of a general negative. My negative this week or in general is certain coworkers, you know what I mean?
Oh my God.
Sometimes people just get on your nerve and they just don't know how to stop getting on your nerve, and they just inject themselves in the conversations and have no self-awareness. So for all of you who have those coworkers,
He's talking about me.
it's not you, buddy. It's not you. That's my negative, because there's nothing that ruins a good week than a negative coworker. So get out of those negatives. All right, with those negative coworkers. Yeah, that was a good week. So go ahead. What's your first positive? I'm gonna stop it there.
My first positive is the game that I found that I'm addicted to already, The Wandering Village. It's like a city building game, but the difference is you're building a city upon like this giant dinosaur that's walking through different biomes, so you have to adjust to the different stuff that's happening around your village and the biomes that you're going through. It's really sick.
Yeah, from what you showed me, I'm really excited for this game, and I had never even heard. I feel like I've seen it pop up once or twice on Steam, and like I never really thought anything of it. Oh my god, dude! When I watched the gameplay of that, the art style, like the idea behind it, it is like kind of RimWorld-esque. You know what I mean? Like there is like randomly generated stuff. If you guys have ever played RimWorld or what's that other one, Stardew Valley, kind of like that, but it's like a really interesting art style. And oh my lord, I'm excited. I haven't played it yet. I'm excited. I've been playing War Tales. Okay, I've been playing War
I don't know
Tales.
what that is.
It's kind of like a turn-based. It's a randomly generated like turn-based like kind of campaign, but that's been a good one too. But I saw that and I was immediately ready to quit War Tales and play.
Yeah,
It looks really fun.
Came out on early access late last year, but they seem to update it pretty often. So I'm excited to see what they add to the game too.
And if we're being honest, if we're being completely honest, the only thing that video games need to do if they're gonna just continue to release like unreleased games is fucking update it and listen to the community. Okay, it's not that freaking hard. Like it's not. But, 90% of them get their money and they dip, or 90% of them get their money and they say, we're just going to do whatever we want. We don't really care about what you guys say. Like, I get having a plan, but you got people playing it that actually enjoy it. Just freaking listen and, work together. If we work together on games, my lord, we would have some great games. I had to get that out there. I'm sorry, because I know, it was random.
Like you bottled that up.
I did bottle that up a little bit. I'm not going to lie. Like, I was bottling that. It's a good way to, I had to express
Glad you got that off
I
your
had to
chest.
express it, all right? Jesus. I had to express it. All right.
What's your positive?
I got two positives too now. You know what I mean? And
What a
one
copycat.
of them is one of them's a positive, just for the sheer fact that I haven't even played it yet, or even bought it for that matter. But it's a positive, and I think you know what I'm talking about now. Dead Island just came out the 21st, and I've seen tons of interesting videos already about it. Not try to ruin anything for myself, just seeing like little clips and like gameplay. I haven't played it yet, but like we had talked about this before, when you're like a kid and Dead Island, the first one, was such a staple and like an awesome part of your childhood, and you waited like 15 years for this one to come out. It's like, even if it doesn't exceed expectations, if it's just like a fun, good game, like I miss fun, good games. So I'm gonna be buying it. Honestly, I'll probably buy it today because I just want to play it. I kind of forgot it started the 23rd. That went by really fast. But yeah, that's my one little positive. Just like a game that from childhood came out, and I'll just go ahead and say my second one because I didn't prepare you for my one.
I heard that people were scared about how power hungry that game was going to be, so I'm kind of scared if my computer will be okay running it.
Yeah, that's a good point. We'll see. I just hope it doesn't take 2 hours to load up, because then at least I could return it if it does. All right, and my big positive this week was yesterday. I had my little twin niece's birthday party, and I just got to spend time with Serena's family and my little twins, and it's awesome, dude. It's hilarious, like when you're a twin and you see like other little twins interacting, dude, and you just understand. You don't understand. Sorry, pal.
There's too many twins in this world.
It's awesome though, dude. I love it.
Freaks.
It was freaking fun. We got to watch the terrible fights that happened yesterday. Some of them were okay, but yeah,
They stank.
it wasn't great. But awesome day in general. Long day, very long day. Which is why I was so tired this morning. But Pew 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 pew. Awesome day. Awesome day.
Shots, lasers.
Shots. All right. What's your last positive, buddy?
My last positive is just the NHL playoffs.
That's a good
They have
positive.
been absolutely electric. There's been some fights, some sick overtime games. I mean, even yesterday, the Knights and the Jets went into another double overtime game. I think, let me look. The Maple Leafs and Lightning went to overtime, too. I don't like how they do their seeding for the first round, but it makes for a lot of good matchups.
Yeah. The NHL has been amazing.
Yeah.
And I haven't watched every game, but just like seeing some of the highlights of every like the end of games and like how close a lot of the games have been, it's been awesome. I've been really enjoying it. I have watched a few of them, and they've been intense games. Like some of these lower seeds are just putting in the work, actually, like actually making these very, very good and like fun, entertaining games, man. I mean, the Bruins actually lost. Like I did not expect they lost a game. I didn't expect that to happen in the first round.
Well,
so,
then they won 4-2 the next game.
yeah,
so.
okay, but they still lost one. Okay, it happened.
They're out their captain. I'm pretty sure
Whatever.
they're playing their second string goalie.
Doesn't matter. It happened. Okay, that's all that matters.
If anything,
You should
if
be
there's
happy with
anything
me.
that I learned this year is that the goalies need to be on top.
Yeah, okay, Penguins fan.
Yeah,
Jeez, dude.
exactly.
Yeah, I know.
That's my point.
Yeah, my team just sucked all year until like the very end. Then we won
What's
like
new?
10. We went like 10-2 to end the year for some reason. When we were already out of the playoffs. Thank you, St. Louis. Appreciate you guys. Go Blues. All right, dude.
All right,
Let's move on to.
I'm gonna go right into the top 5 snake draft.
We got a good one, ladies and gentlemen.
This week we're doing top 5 snake draft of food mascots that we think we can beat up.
Oh, you said that we think? I just said that we want to beat up.
Oh, damn! You got a vengeance.
Oh shit!
I thought.
You got me beat a little bit. I said that we want to, but I'll give myself
Wait.
a few of these. I'll give myself a few of these.
All right, so you have not won a single coin flip yet.
It's not gonna happen either. It doesn't matter. I don't want it. No, you're choosing this time.
No, heads or tails.
Damn it. Okay. I haven't repeated, so I'm gonna go heads again. This is unreal.
How are you so bad
This
at
is
it?
unreal,
This is
dude.
50-50 every week, and you can't get it.
It might as well be like 10-90 for me. Motherfucker. Okay. Sorry. Okay. You want to go first, or you want me to go first, pal?
I'm trying to think. I think I might want to go first.
Go ahead.
Even though I know you're not going to take mine. If it's people you want to beat up.
I still think I could kind of beat some of them.
No, you go first. I'm going to choose second.
All right. It does take out one of my guys. Who do I want to go first with? I'm just going to go with Ronald McDonald and leave it at that.
What the hell?
Beat the shit out of a clown. Dude. I ain't scared. I'll keep it at Ronald McDonald, dude. I'm tired of his face. All right? I'm tired of his little makeup in his face. I'm tired of him. All right? Get him out of here. We're done with the McDonald. Just leave. Can the mascot just be the big ass Arches at this point? It probably is, really. But I'm done with that guy. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know what
I'd
he
whoop
did
his
to
ass,
you.
dude. I'd whoop his ass.
Okay.
I don't like clowns like that. I mean, they're okay, but
You try
he's
to look in the mirror.
You can go ahead, sir.
For my first pick of food mascots that I could beat up, I'm going to go with the Gerber baby.
That's so. Oh my god. Dude.
I think I'd be able to beat it up.
Oh,
If I had a fight to the death, I'd be able to beat the Gerber baby.
I'll give you a shot. That's for sure, dude. I'll give you a shot at that. Oh, that's terrible, dude. All right, next one. I was just like,
For my second pick, I'm going to go with the yellow M&M.
okay,
Because he's the big dumb dipshit of the group.
okay. We did overlap on that a little bit. Interesting. You picked the yellow one.
Yeah, because he's an idiot.
Okay, that's true. He is the dumbass, but he's
Yeah.
also the biggest.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Yeah, but this.
I'm not scared of that guy. He's the most uncoordinated person in the world. Chocolate candy in the world.
Okay, I'll give you that one, dude. I mean, hey, that's an interesting little flip to what I was gonna say. So that's it.
No, this is an envelope. Sorry, that was from the movie trailer.
Have
Have you ever seen that? Yeah.
All right. I feel better about these next two. Okay. I'm gonna go with Snap, Crackle, and Pop. Beat
I
the
have
shit out of
them.
those little motherfuckers.
You have to. That's a 3v1 though.
That's a good point, but they're tiny little dudes, so I feel like it takes one kick and they're gone. Just kick the shit out of them, or I don't really know how small they are, but if just one punch, I'll give myself that one, okay? But that's a good point. It is a 3v1, but I'll give myself that one. Maybe if I could corner one and just.
They might be like the ice climbers in Smash Brothers.
Ooh, that's a good point. A little nervous about that one now, but I'm gonna still give myself the W. It's gonna be edging out though. That's a close one. And then my next one, I'm gonna do the Kool-Aid Man. All right, and let me tell you why.
There's no way. That's like a foot thick of glass.
Well, I gotta get him on high ground and make him fuck up. That's pretty much what I gotta do. Or
You're trying to Humpty Dumpty him as your option?
Or
This is like a gladiator arena fight, bro.
I gotta find a way to take his legs out. He's gonna be bigger than me. I just don't think I can get low enough. That's the problem.
I don't know if you can get to his legs. He's just so much.
There's so
on
much.
top.
All he's gotta do is just fall down. You know what I mean? And I'm kind of fucked if he just.
Maybe you just push him over or something.
That's my goal. It's gotta be pushing him. That's my only way to win is pushing the Kool-Aid Man.
But what happens
break
when
a fucking wall now, buddy?
What happens when all the Kool-Aid spills out then?
Drink that shit up, dude. That's my victory blood.
So is like that his blood? Like if it's
I think that's
if it's empty, he's dead.
I hope so, because if he's not dead and he's empty, dude, I'm fucked at that
Yeah,
point.
he's
That's
gonna
my
be
only.
pissed off and
That's
kick
gonna be.
your
He's
ass.
gonna enrage, and that was my only shot. So we're gonna go ahead and say that's the
some
story
thick
because
glass,
I
bro.
hope so. Hey, if I can get him, could either get pushed down a hill, pushed down a high building or something, or just if I can just get him on the side, I think I'll be good. If he just falls on his side. It's like a baby at that point trying to roll over. Like it would be, or an armadillo or something.
I don't know. Is his hands glass too? So I feel like that mess you up.
That would kind of hurt, yeah. Or I could use it against him.
I gotta look up a picture of the Kool-Aid Man now.
I just don't know if I'm. Oh, God, his hands are glass for sure. Yeah.
No, wait, what? I can't even tell. Are you fighting John Cena Kool-Aid Man or the naked one?
No, it's gotta be naked Kool-Aid Man. John Cena Kool-Aid Man is terrifying. I ain't fucking with that.
I don't know. It looks.
He looks a lot more like plexiglass, like a lot more.
His arms and legs
glass.
look rubber.
I'm a little nervous looking at that picture now, but I'm gonna
That
give
dude would eat you.
No, I'm giving
I think
myself the
he's-
upper hand.
I think he's just taking a chomp out of you and you're done for.
I'm a little nervous, dude. What if his play was like, get me? This is gonna sound really weird, but like inside of him. You know what I mean? Like, what if he was trying to drown my ass?
Did you ever realize that he has ice cubes on top?
Oh my God, is that his hair?
I don't know. I just never realized that. I don't think it's his hair. I think he's just a giant glass of Kool-Aid.
I'm pushing that motherfucker over. It doesn't matter, dude. It's game over. Game over, pal.
All right.
All right, dude. What's your third? Fourth? What is your... I don't know what number you're on. But what's your next one?
I'm third and fourth.
Okay.
For my third one, I'm gonna go with Colonel Sanders. That old man. What are you looking at me like that
dude,
for?
I mean, you're giving...
Dude, he's like pushing 90.
Pretty sure he's dead, but...
When? Whoever the actor is that plays him, I'd kick their ass.
Okay, that's fair. I'll give you that one. I mean, you're choosing a lot of like low-hanging fruit. You know, the Gerber baby and then the fucking 90-year-old man.
These
but yeah,
are
that's
people that I could fight and beat.
That's a good point. Yeah,
You're trying to fight a jar of glass.
I would win that fight. Okay.
I'm creating people that I could fight. I could fight all 5 of these at once and win still.
Yeah, man. And I already got 3 in my... Whew, this is looking a little tough for me.
My 4th person's the hamburger helper glove.
Took one of mine, motherfucker. That's my next one.
I don't know if it'd be like a thumb war or what, but I'd win.
Son of a bitch, dude. I was really confident about that one, too.
Because that's just one hand. I have 2. I have 2 hands.
This really takes out... Oh, I got... Okay. Whew. Oh, it almost really took out what my next one was going to be because I was going to be fucked with one of my last ones.
You got your last 2.
All right. I'm starting to think okay, I'm good because I'm going to go with Chuck E. Cheese. Now, I can fuck a little mouse up, okay?
The way you said that was just disrespectful.
I've killed a mouse before, okay? Have you? I got blood on my hands.
An 8-foot mouse.
Oh.
Have you ever seen how big Chuck E. Cheese
I
is?
fucking with that thing.
Chuck E. Cheese is huge, bro.
So you had a defense in this. You had a defense just in case I picked this, because there ain't no fucking way I'm fucking with an 8-foot mouse.
This was the one where I thought I would almost die, but I think I would edge out on top.
How? Now you got me so nervous that he's 8
Chuck
foot.
E. Cheese is huge. Well, I mean, 8 foot's an over-exaggeration. But
Well, this is tough, dude, because I'm versing a huge glass
Let me look
thing.
up how tall is Chucky.
Plus, he has my name, so I'm gonna kick his ass, dude. I'm gonna get my name back. It's an honor thing, honor system on that one.
I don't know if they have a height for him.
Yeah, because he's a little bitch. I hope he's really short.
They have his different personality years. They don't have this dude's height.
He's got multiple personality. Now I'm a little scared.
Oh, dude. Charles Entertainment Cheese was born in New Jersey. That didn't scare you at all?
He's got that attitude.
He might be from like the mafia, dude.
He might be like a Guido. I'm a little scared.
Dude, look at this guy. He does like a line of coke every day. You think he can beat up?
Dude, it's crazy. Looking at that mascot, he looks like a fucking mafia boss, like in the face. You see his eyes up? That guy, I might regret that. That's what I'm a little scared. It was either that or Tony the Tiger. And I'm not beating a fucking tiger, dude. That's not happening.
Dude, yeah, you're not touching.
A man tiger?
On Tony.
I could have gone. I'll let you go first, but I could have gone with the toucan from Fruit Loops. That might have been a better one. But he's kind of big too. I'm not feeling very confident.
How tall is Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, Count Chocula would have fucked me up too, dude. A lot of my extra ones, like, I'm a little scared about those ones. So, yeah, I'll stick with Chucky. Yeah, I'll stick with Chucky, dude. You a mafia boss? Okay, pal. Yeah, welcome to my shoe. I hope he's that short. I hope. That being said, if he's not, I'm going to lose that battle. Yeah, that one I'm not confident in at all, to be honest with you. But I think I could push a big-ass piece of glass over. I think I could beat 3 little midget guys that are I don't even know what are they.
It says that the first Chuck E. Cheese animatronic was 9 feet tall.
Oh fuck. Okay, dude. I don't know about that now. That's a little scary. That is huge, dude. That's scary. That's the only one I'm giving myself. I might give myself an L too, or at least a draw. Okay, we're gonna tire each other out. I'm gonna lose that one. No, that's. Maybe he's slow though. All right, what's your last one, dude? I'm scared. I'm scared on that
Wait,
one.
did you already say your last one?
Chuck E. Cheese. That was my last one.
Didn't you have 2 more picks though?
I thought I did. You had first. I had second too. Third.
No, you went first.
I'm definitely not saying Tony the Tiger, so I'm gonna say the toucan from the Fruit
Toucan
Loops.
Sam.
Toucan.
You don't even know his name. That's how much disrespect you have for this guy.
He ain't gonna do shit. Okay, pal. I will say though, a little bit of a disadvantage. He can fly. Wait, I'm taking that back. I'm going for the apple and cinnamon crunch guys and apple crunch.
Why are you going after him?
I'm fucking those guys up. I need one easy
Wait,
fight.
you want both of them? Why are you choosing these like 3v1, 2v1?
Dude, I need. That's an easy fight though. It's a cinnamon stick and an apple. I'll kick the shit out of the apple and I'll break the cinnamon stick. Although that cinnamon stick is smooth with it. All right, he is smooth with it on those commercials.
Here I come, I am cinnamon.
Oh, these cereals though. Ooh, man. I think I got it though. Yeah, I think that's.
You got a vendetta against cereal mascots.
Yeah, look what they did to me, dude. I gotta take back.
All right, man.
Hey, what's your last one then, bud?
I'm gonna have a couple honorable mentions, but
little HMs, dude.
for my last one, I'm gonna go with the Pillsbury Doughboy.
You suck, dude. Wait, I'm pretty sure he's like 9 feet tall too, though.
Okay, no way, bro. I see him in the commercial. He's on people's countertops, like 6 inches tall.
Yeah, but imagine if that motherfucker was just spread out. What if he's just like trying to be nice?
The Pillsbury Doughboy is 8 inches and 8 and 3/4 of an inch tall.
I thought he said feet for a second, bro. I was so
I know, I kind of shit myself for a second, but no.
Shit.
He's not even a foot tall.
Oh, man. All right, give me the honorable mentions because I definitely lost this fucking battle.
I'm fucking punching him into the oven and cooking him.
That's a good food after that one, too.
Yeah.
God, you really thought this through. I just was picking something I wanted to kick the shit out of. You actually had something you could. That was a good move.
I think I could take this 5v1, honestly. If I had the hamburger helper glove, the yellow M&M, the Gerber baby, Colonel Sanders, and the Pillsbury Doughboy.
That's like the greatest I've ever seen in my life. Yeah, I'm not even gonna fucking
I'm
attempt.
winning that.
I take an L on that. I'll take an L because there's no way. I got to verse 3 giants, dude. It's not happening. And then 3 little mini guys. It's not happening. I lost.
And then an apple and a cinnamon stick.
God damn it. All right.
Do you have any honorable mentions, or you just
No. I was gonna say a Count Chocula, but I'm not versing a fucking Dracula. Also, I screwed myself here.
Well, one that I said was kind of. This one's kind of scary too. It would be the Cocoa Puffs bird. The only thing I'd be scared about that is that bird is drugged out of its mind.
Dude, I saw the Cheetos guy, and I was like, no
Hell
fucking
no.
way I would ever verse that thing. Bro,
Hell
Chester
no.
is scary. I made a snorting Cheetos. There ain't no way I'm versing Chester.
It's literally a jungle cat.
Yeah.
I had Mr.
man.
Peanut.
Okay, that's a good. I had Mr. Peanut too, but I was like, that's kind of. I didn't want to hit that low hanging fruit, dude. You know, I want a challenge in my battles. Okay, and I think I'm gonna lose, but I got a challenge at least.
I had the Keebler elf.
What is that from?
The Keebler cookies. He's the old elf guy. I can show you a picture. And then my last one was Chef Boyardee.
Oh, Chef Boyardee. That's a good one, dude. I should have done that one. Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't know that was.
Yeah.
Damn, you had some good ones.
I was ready.
You had good. Your honorable mentions were better than my starters, dude. Jesus. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and just. I'll take an L on that one as we move to the NBA. Which took some.
I feel like every time we talk about the NBA,
It's taking some L's.
I'm going to try to be better about this, but I just rant about how much I hate the NBA. So I'll just start off with saying the NBA sucks, and then we can go on.
Okay.
So is there anything you want to talk about first about the NBA?
Well, I was just going to say, I know we got some pretty good ones in here, but a lot of the I'm looking at these now. A lot of these are just negative things that have happened to players in the NBA. I mean, it's hilarious.
These are like literally the biggest lines
biggest
that happen.
storylines, though.
Playoffs time comes around, everyone talks shit.
That's pretty much true. So we'll start with the ultimate shit talker. Actually, these first 2 are pretty good shit talk. First 3 are. We got some good shit talkers on this list, but we'll start with the ultimate one, and that's Mr. Draymond. Mr. Draymond Green with the stomp on Sabonis. I think we both agree where this is going. I'll let you.
Situation.
Yeah, I'll let you rant real quick because I think I can back up with what you're saying.
I told you I don't want to rant because I already said that I hate the NBA. But
sorry. Okay, your opinion, then, sir.
It's just I don't think he should have got suspended, and I think. Well, also I'll say that I saw that the suspension could have been from him just standing and yelling at the fans after he was getting ejected. Apparently, he was sitting there for like 30 minutes yelling at the fans. Someone said that he flipped him off, but I'm not sure about that. And if that is what the reason that he got suspended, then I'm kind of okay with it.
I guess that is like a little bit of a.
Well, he
was there for that like a long time.
He obviously
got
it heated up and just like try to make all of it he could out of it.
Yeah.
But if the reason he got suspended was because of this stomp that he did,
yeah, when a guy grabs his leg and he almost fell, so he had to like put his foot down, and if he didn't do that, he was gonna fall.
Then that bitch that he stepped on should have been suspended too.
You know, my question is too with this. First of all, like I agree with you 100%. I think Sabonis, if anything, should have been suspended also because he clearly grabbed his leg and he was like hooking it. So like Draymond was fucked either way. Like he was gonna fall on him. It was gonna be one of the. So my question is, if he would have fell, would Sabonis have gotten suspended? Like, because it would have been like a clear, like he grabbed his leg and fell and pulled him down.
Yeah.
So like, it's really weird. They both should have been suspended, and I don't know, a really weird situation.
I think the punishment should have been he was thrown out of the rest of that game.
At max, dude. Yeah, and look, I think they both should have. Like, I do think it was give it a double tech, like, dude, it's fucking this is the NBA. These are grown ass men. Like, unless they're throwing fists or pushing the shit out of each other, I don't think we should be.
Did Sabonis end up playing Game 3?
Yeah, I think he did.
Well, I mean, all that did was rally the Warriors, and they whooped their ass in Game 3.
Dude, oh my god. Yeah,
So-
hey, I mean,
The last thing the Warriors needed was
a reason.
more of a reason to win.
A reason to like, oh, we should probably just win another fucking championship.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't need that anymore. But a chip on their shoulders is scary, which is really scary. And it's usually Draymond who provides it in some way, which is
Yeah,
kinda
find a
interesting.
way to get the boys juiced.
yeah.
Which is he's a vital part of that
He
team.
is, dude. Like it is weird. He is like that personality, man. If you just grab a leader, a guy who plays good defense, rebounds, and plays hard, like it's crazy how much that can change a team. and he's a hell of a guy for that. And I used to not like Draymond at all, and I think that was because he had like this villain kind of mindset. But dude, I love Draymond now. That dude is energy all the time. Like he's energy all the time.
Yeah, he's entertainment.
He is entertainment.
That's
He makes the
valuable
NBA
thing.
fun to watch, dude. It is fun to watch him. But yeah, I'm gonna go with you. With if worst comes to worst on that one, they both should have been suspended. Both should have been suspended from the game. But it really should have just been like a double tech. Like that was so fucking weak. And Draymond clearly wasn't pushing his foot down. I mean, yeah, it kind of like it looked like he kind of did. But when you're stumbling, bro, you're just trying to catch yourself. And like he probably did push a little bit, but like, dude, don't fucking grab a guy's leg. It's easy as that. And then it just looks bad. I don't know.
I think it could have been like one of those panic steps where you're like, trying to find somewhere to step, but you have nowhere to step, and you're like, last second, and it made it look like he had more force behind it.
Yeah, kind of a weak thing, but yeah, that's probably enough with the Draymond. Draymond, I'm on your side on that for the first time in a long time, buddy. So, and stupid fucking NBA rule on that one, but we'll continue to another good, another troll. This guy's like an actual troll. I don't like this guy. I like Draymond. I don't like this guy at all. I don't know how much you watch.
You don't like Dylan Brooks?
Brooks is a bitch.
See, I don't watch the NBA as much as everyone else. Well, as much as our friend group, but I didn't even know who Dylan Brooks was.
That should tell you who this guy is.
But I mean, I love the statement that he made.
It is a funny statement, but this guy's like nowhere near. He's like a no. I mean, I'm not gonna say he's a nobody because he's somewhat relevant, but he's not. He's irrelevant. Like he really is. I mean, first of all, like he's accomplished nothing compared to what LeBron has accomplished, and he's talking mad shit on LeBron is insane to me. How he said the motherfucker's 40 and I think LeBron still had like 28 that game. Like,
what was the exact line?
Was like,
let me see.
I don't respect anybody till they drop 40 on me or something like that.
Yeah. Then he got ejected.
He did get it. He hit him in the nuts? I mean, and that was pretty obvious, bro. He could have at least made it look less obvious. He was literally like this. His hand was out and he went boom, like really fucking hard. Oh, man. Yeah, okay, dude.
Do you think he gets suspended for that?
See, that's crazy, too, because if Draymond Green gets suspended for trying to hold himself up, like, I mean, you could say, like, a little bit of a stomp, but, like, for really trying to hold himself up, and you don't suspend Dylan Brooks for punching a guy in the nuts, like, full-blown punching a guy in the nuts. I don't know, man. That's wild to me. Like, I think he should. I also don't like Dylan Brooks. I like Draymond, so this is a little bit of bias, but
he made me real. First of all, putting up 40 against someone is insane.
It is really hard.
Like, if he only respects people that put up 40 against him, that's kind of wild. I would say 30 would be a number that makes someone humbled in the NBA.
I mean, even like 20, bro. Like, even if you're putting up like consistent, if you're getting 25 put up on you like every fucking game, that's not a good thing. That means you're not a good defender.
I think if you're a star, one of the stars in the NBA, the rule should be you have to score more points than your age.
Well, that's about 40 for LeBron then.
Yeah.
Which is getting a little close. It's interesting. But I think he had like, 28 that game? He had like 24
That's why I thought Luka
game.
might have been like 35 years old because...
He's just dropping 40s all the time. Yeah. Okay. No, he's trying to hit assists. He's got to hit 23 assists for his, dude. His is a little different.
Luka's back on his farm right now.
Playing Overwatch.
Yeah, playing fucking Roadhog and McCree. Or Cassidy.
But, yeah, I mean, I don't know what your opinion on Dylan, but I know you really never even known it.
I think it was hilarious what he said. Stupid, but hilarious. And, like...
Kind of another
You're going
one of those,
after the biggest guy in the NBA of all time, so.
And another one of those, like, why would you put another chip on this guy's shoulder? Like, why would you give this guy a reason? He's like, I mean, be okay with him dropping 20 a game. Like, that is so bad for LeBron. Think of it like
after game 3, LeBron said, "I don't need to make statements." It's like, he really doesn't have anything to prove to this guy.
Yeah,
so.
what the fuck would? And honestly, don't blame him. Like, why would I ever even waste my time, my breath talking about this guy? Especially when he just punched my ass in the nuts, dude. What? Interesting. Lakers did get the dub yesterday, and it was kind of a blowout. I mean, really the only reason it wasn't is because Ja had like 45. So, Ja's a dog. Even with one hand, he was putting up crazy numbers.
Yeah, the other hand had a gun.
Had a gun in it, yeah. That's too bad.
Oh, no, right. Not a shooting hand. Wrong shooting hand.
On to the next one. Am I right, dude?
Well, this last one doesn't even matter anymore.
No, because it's already a sweep.
Embiid got a technical for trying to kick someone in the nuts that was standing over him, which is hilarious. But you shouldn't be stepping over people anymore, honestly.
Well, how would you step over the MVP, first of all, too?
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, bro? What are you doing? And Embiid has been known for being this kind of guy. He's like, I don't take shit. He never has taken shit. So
And then the same game, James Harden gets ejected. And
yeah.
I think the NBA was just trying to extend the series, but
Doesn't matter. Still swept.
yeah, it's over. Which is good for us.
It is good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Get the brooms out. Let's go 76ers. Hey, we're still rooting for it.
Yeah.
I don't really have much on this one because it really doesn't matter. Embiid's a fucking dog, though. Oh my god, that guy is so freaking good, dude. KU guy.
Yeah. So that series is over, but I thought I could go through the other ones and get your update on who you think's going to win the series again.
Go ahead. Give me where the standings are, because I might forget about something.
Wait, real quick. I told you this stat earlier, but it was earlier this week, but this was the first time in 27 straight series that the Golden Warriors went down 2-0 in a series.
Yeah. Yeah, well, that's insane.
Insanity.
Dude, that is unheard of. I mean, that means these guys have, I guess they probably haven't played a lot of away. Probably haven't played a lot of away playoff games to start the series.
Don't they switch? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but either way, like, that is impressive as hell. I mean, just the consistency. 27 fucking series, dude. That is insane. This team's the Kings probably haven't even played 27 series in their entire existence. I mean, that is insane.
And the other stat is 92% of the time when a team is up 2-0 in a series, that team takes it all.
Yeah, so Golden State's probably going to break that against the Kings, but we'll see what happens. Go ahead.
Damn.
Yeah, I'll wait. Tell me.
Okay, I'm just going to go up in order that the games have been happening. So Miami is leading 2-1 in the series against the Bucks.
So this is kind of weird because Giannis hasn't really played, and I don't really know when he's going to come back. It's so weird on this series because you get such an inconsistency in each game from the Bucks. I mean, like, the Bucks blew blew Miami out without Giannis, and
they
then
got blown out.
Yeah, and then they got blown out. So this one is a really weird one. I'm gonna probably go Heat. I'm gonna go Miami on this one, just because. This is more so if Giannis doesn't come back, but also, like, I wouldn't mind seeing the Heat advance again against the Bucks, but that's a weird one. I don't know. Do you have any take on that one? Like, that is a weird one to me.
I think they're two teams I don't care about. So.
It is more so like two teams. Like, if Giannis is playing, yeah, the Bucks are scary. If not, they're just like another East team. So
I think the more games that the Bucks have in the playoffs, the more of a chance that Aaron Rodgers is going to go watch one of the games. So I hope they lose.
Okay. I'll say Miami will finish that one. I don't know how close. It's gonna be close though.
All right. Lakers are up 2-1 against the Grizzlies.
Lakers. You ain't gonna tell me. Lakers are gonna beat. Lakers will probably win these next two games.
I got a vendetta now.
Yeah, I'm not even worried about that one.
All right. Suns are up 3-1 against the Clippers.
Yeah, I think this is over next game. I mean, the Suns looked so fucking good this last game, dude. I think they had 80 points with Durant and Booker. Oh my god, dude.
Durant had 31, Booker had 30.
Yeah, okay, so 61 points between those two.
Chris Paul had 19 points.
80 points between those three.
Damn, he can't.
Let's go, Chris.
He's coming out of retirement.
CP3 try to get that ring, dude.
Shouts out to Caesar.
Hey, I wouldn't be mad if CP3 got a ring finally, but
I would love that, especially if it was against the Nets and I won $400.
No, again, not the Nets, the 76ers.
Or
sir.
76ers, sorry.
Yeah, let's take it easy.
2 early in the morning.
Yes.
Can't be the Nets. They're already eliminated.
Suns, I think Suns are kind of gonna. I think they're gonna probably roll this next. I think it's gonna be a blowout this next. I don't think it's gonna be close. I think the Clippers are done.
Denver leads 3-0 against the Timberwolves.
That one's over too. Timberwolves have kind of like played decent in some of the games, but Denver's just all around the bench and stuff is just better. Timberwolves are just so fucking inconsistent too. They got like 2 players that'll play really well, and then everybody else just plays like shit. So, Cat, you fucking suck, dude. God, you're such a baby. I hate watching that guy. I used to love that guy. I hate watching him now.
The New York Knicks are up 2-1 against the Cavaliers.
This is one of those series I haven't really paid any attention to. So I don't
The Cavs in Game 3 only had 79 points.
All right, so we're just gonna go with the Knicks because that's terrible. Even though I thought the Cavs were so good this year. I'm just gonna go with the Knicks. I'm gonna take the low hanging fruit on this one. They're already up 2-1. I haven't paid enough attention to that series. We'll see. I don't think either of those teams are gonna really make a splash. So we'll kind of see what happens. But
All right. Boston is up 2-1 against the Hawks.
okay, I mean that one's already over. So Boston easily is gonna win that one. So I'm not worried about that.
Okay.
I mean
Boston
they beat them by like
fan.
20 twice, dude. So I'm not worried.
Then I think the last one is Sacramento is up 2-1 against the Warriors.
I think Warriors win this. Like kind of alluding to what we were talking about. I think the Warriors are gonna come back and break this. Especially
They play today.
Yeah, especially when they win today. It's gonna be 2-2, and Sacramento's gonna be shitting their pants. Like I do think that they're so young. Like I think they're just like, oh
Well,
shit.
if the Warriors win today, they'll be going back to Sacramento, right?
Yeah, and then I think the Warriors will win in Sacramento.
I can't wait. I actually might watch that game just because I want to see Draymond playing today.
I wouldn't be surprised if the Warriors win out this series. It's the freaking Warriors, dude. You cannot discount the Warriors anymore. Like you can't. I mean, you haven't been able to for a long time, but like even last year when they were like kind of just like skidding through no one really like was paying attention to them hardcore in the playoffs until like, oh shit, they're in the finals, like out of nowhere. So it's so weird. If they could win the finals with that team last year, they can win the finals with the team again this year. Like, they can make it.
All right. I think that's a wrap on the NBA.
Goodbye NBA. Hello NFL.
Yeah, I think this is what we've been waiting for.
Yes, sir, dude. I'm excited.
So I'm gonna switch up the order a little bit, but I think
we can start with the Lions.
no.
No?
I think we started with the news that came out earliest this week, which was Jalen Hurts got the bag.
Yeah.
Officially the highest paid NFL player.
I mean, are you surprised?
No.
Yeah, me neither. I think the reset was coming anyways. And he's gonna be the third highest paid player when this season starts. So
Joe Burrow is just licking his lips right now, though.
I mean, Joe Burrow definitely is gonna be higher. I guess Herbert might not be higher than Hurts.
No.
But Joe Burrow is that 1,000% gonna be
Even
higher.
if
So he's at least gonna be the second highest player.
If I was Herbert, I'm taking less just so they have more to build a team around me.
I would too. Or I'd take like somewhat of a team friendly deal, like somewhat of a long term team friendly deal. We'll kind of see. I don't really know with him. He's so quiet all the time. Like I don't really know. He doesn't talk much with the media too. So it's kind of a weird. I don't really know Herbert's personality, so it's kind of weird. I like Herbert as a player, but he is like you think like Mahomes. You think of like Mahomes as like a kind of like he's just football all the time. That's how I feel about Herbert. Like I've never seen his personality outside of football, so I don't know.
I think
Like Burrow, you see personality, and Josh
well,
Allen. You do
Herbert's
too.
whole thing is that he doesn't like them talking to the media.
Oh well, that makes
Like
a little
even
more
the
sense then.
Chargers, like their social media.
Their social media.
They
is
make jokes
interesting,
about
dude.
it. Like there was a whole thing when they were doing training camp last year. He would try to do anything he could to avoid being on camera. Like one night he ran out on the field behind his offensive lineman so they couldn't see him.
That's
night,
funny.
He wore his helmet and wore someone else's jersey. So
That is.
they wouldn't have
I remember
noticed.
that one. I remember that. That's dude. I guess that does make sense.
So he seems super shy, but hey, he did that
Fucking dog.
SoFi commercial. He did pretty good.
He
at
actually
that.
is not bad. He's honestly not bad as he's when he comes to quarterback actors, like he's not. He's up there. He's up there as one of the better ones.
Good looking too.
Yeah, he's a dog. Dude. He's still super young. Like what, 23, 24? Like he's really young. That dude's gonna be so fucking good. Oh my god.
But yeah, I'm excited to see what Joe Burrow gets paid, and I feel like they're waiting for post June 1. That's when a lot of like contracts like go away and they open up more money and stuff.
Yeah. But long story short, not really surprised. Hurts got this. He deserves it. I mean, he does deserve a high contract. He fucking has ball. I'm happy, super happy for him too. Like from that dude's story is kind of interesting when you just think of like how he was in college and then the NFL, even like his first 2 years in the NFL, like watching him just progress really far. And
The whole
and
Tua situation with him was crazy.
Yeah, and then like the huge third year leap, man. I love Jalen Hurts. Honestly, that dude is super humble and he's got an awesome personality. So I'm very happy that he got his contract. He deserved it. So also hell of a
dog.
player. Obviously, he's fucking amazing. Dude was the MVP of the Super Bowl. I mean, like we won, but he was the MVP of the Super Bowl. So.
Nick Bolton was, but
Oh, okay. Well, that's fine. Yeah, I agree. He should have had 2 touchdowns. He should have had 2 touchdowns. But yeah,
he
man,
did have 2 touchdowns.
He did.
He just didn't
You're
get.
right. He wasn't
awarded
credited. He wasn't
2
credited with
touchdowns.
2 touchdowns.
Yeah.
All right. What's next, buddy?
Well, first, real quick, I just want to say, like, us giving props to Jalen Hurts is big because we're fans of two other NFC East teams. So
that is a good point. And my team just played him in the Super Bowl. So yeah, that is a good point.
Yeah.
Well, our team, but our other team just played him in the Super Bowl. So
this was some reports that came out about. This was just interesting because I wanted to see what you thought about it. But teams calling for the 49ers to trade for Trey Lance.
I don't really care.
So
this means nothing to me. I don't think he's gonna go for more than like a 6-rounder.
Well, you already know that I think he's just a bust.
Yeah,
which sucks because I think it's different from the Jordan Love situation. Because Jordan Love was behind a quarterback that is better than him, and I think he actually
could be good.
Got to learn about the actual NFL and has potential. I think,
and we've actually seen like the potential in Jordan Love. You know, I mean, we've seen
especially like
sparks
from if you just look from who did he play against this year? Who was it? Was it the Eagles?
Eagles, yeah.
He did really good in that game. But before that, like the game you remember is him against the Chiefs.
Yeah, which was an awful game by both teams. That was just a hard game to watch. But yeah, Jordan Love played like shit in that game.
I think he could be good, which I could care less about the Green Bay Packers. But Trey Lance, where do you think he would go?
Dude, I have been trying to figure this out. Like I have been trying to figure out a team that would want. My only team I could think of is Tampa.
So, I have a little bit of a theory.
Okay. I'm really curious.
I think this is BS that people are talking about. The Texans might not choose a QB at the second pick. But if they don't, I think the Texans could choose best defensive player, which would be Will Anderson, second overall. And then I think they could try to trade for Trey Lance
like low pick
if they actually think he's good.
Yeah, low pick for Trey Lance. I have a different thought of what the Texans are gonna do, but I could not figure out his worth is so. It almost doesn't make sense. I guess if they're just trying to get rid of the contract, it almost doesn't make sense.
What is
he was he was a first round pick, so he was high too. So he is going to start getting the contract is going to start kind of affecting you a little bit. But like when you have someone like Brock Purdy who's getting paid literally nothing, I don't know.
Sharing a room with a teammate,
and Sam Darnold who's getting paid nothing, who actually has shown sparks of being a good player. So I just that whole situation is so weird. It's so weird to think of a team that has like an abundance of quarterbacks, like and a guy who was a third overall pick.
It's funny because they have an abundance of quarterbacks, but they didn't have any quarterbacks in their biggest game last year.
And all their quarterbacks are somewhat like, you know, I know we've seen sparks from Brock Purdy, but they're all somewhat mediocre. Like we'll kind of see how the future holds with that. Yeah. And they all got fucking hurt, which does suck. But Garoppolo's terrible. First of all, thank you Raiders on that one, but that's another story. I don't know, man. This Trey Lance thing is kind of weird. I think it was really funny to me, though. Like, he went and worked out with Mahomes, and then the next day they were like, he's up, you know, teams are looking to trade for him. I was laughing because I was just like, that's such bullshit. Like, that's somewhere in the 49ers making that up.
Maybe it's because teams saw his hairline and they're like, oh, maybe this guy's becoming a veteran. Because he just
fucking,
like
they saw his hairline. They saw his hairline and this dude is psycho. He's going to go off. I don't have much on that one. I don't think he's going to be worth much if he goes anywhere. And I hope he's a good player if he does play. But if not, I mean, I won't be surprised. So,
I'll do some quick mentions real quick.
Throw it out there.
Cowboys picked up a 5th year on CeeDee Lamb. Super happy about that. He's getting decent contract.
Super bag. I can't
fully
wait.
Guaranteed like $18 million, and then we're gonna pay him probably.
Yeah, 100%. You guys would be terrible if you guys didn't.
Yeah.
Even if you got hurt or something, it'd be terrible if you guys didn't.
It'll be interesting. I'm just trying to think of how much he's gonna get paid at that time, because if we're already picking up his 5th year, I mean,
18 mil there. Yeah, he's gonna get
because like last year
24 plus is for him.
Last year, wide receivers got paid bank, but
this year no one got paid shit.
Yeah. So it's gonna be interesting to see where the market is.
Talent of those wide receivers. I mean, Juju was the best wide receiver this year, like on the market. That's what I'm telling you.
I'm just gonna say that. Oh well, free agent market.
Sorry, free agent is what I meant. Yeah, free agent. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that's how bad.
I'd have to think of. Because I would take
Jacoby.
Yeah, I would take Jacoby over him.
I think they're both pretty similar to me, but yeah. I'm interested in that, dude. CeeDee's gonna get some bank, and he deserves it. So
we're gonna have to pay Micah around that time too. So
talk about bank. That guy is gonna be getting paid.
I'm at a point where I'll be happy as a Cowboys fan as long as Micah's on the team. Unless he keeps tweeting out dumb shit.
His dude, he's a savage. I love it, dude.
He's such a doofus on Twitter.
He's fun, man. Do you not want your player to be like that?
Sometimes I just want him to shut up about the stuff he talks about. Because he's
feel
like,
about Thibodeau. I'm
just
like,
did my taxes and got a whole new outlook on life. I'm gonna be hungry next year. Like, great. And then he's tweeted
funny.
out like, yeah, deaf voting next time around. Like, great for you, Micah. Shut up.
It's kind of funny, but you're also like in the NFL, and
Like,
yes,
just
you
go
deserve it.
beat
But you're
up all
making a
the
lot
other
of fucking money, dude. That's pretty good. All right, what else? What else you got on the shout outs?
Real quick, the Allen Robinson to the Steelers for a bag of balls.
Yeah, that was one of them. Just kind of pisses you off. It's like, I know he's not even like, it's not like they're taking his contract. They're paying him like $2 million.
$5 mil, but the Rams are paying.
The Rams are just like, fuck
him.
this. I'm trying to just completely reset. And I guess I get it.
Fuck them picks,
Yeah,
they got their Super Bowl. I think they're satisfied.
Yeah, I don't blame. I don't blame. It would suck
to climb back up.
Yeah, I was gonna say it would suck to be watching that climb back up on that, but we'll see. The Lions.
Yeah.
I mean, the Lions.
We'll see who throws more for the draft pick next year, the Rams or the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's a good point. Cardinals have paid their quarterback though, and the Rams haven't. So there could be some stuff that the Rams can kind of benefit from this. But yeah, we'll kind of see how that goes. What else you got, dude? You just want to go straight to Lions getting?
Yep. So
Lions getting suspended.
6 players in the NFL were suspended for betting.
Yeah.
I think it was 2 of them on the Lions were suspended 6 games because they bet on non-NFL games, but it was within NFL facilities, which you can't do. One of those guys being Lions first round draft pick, Jameson. Was it Jameson Williams?
Yeah, Jameson Williams.
Make sure I get his name right, but that is. I saw a clip of the GM talking at he kind of hinted at it at the combine earlier this year. He said he's got to take care of his stuff and will be accountable to him so he can play. But
yeah, it's pretty disappointing. I mean, especially, I feel like a lot of people have become like just not necessarily fans of the Lions, but just kind of rooting for that team because it is like a fun team to root for. And it kind of sucks when like one of these players that you really wanted to see who like had a few very little sparks, but he had a few sparks when he was actually healthy. Of this guy's unbelievably good and so fast, and like he has a chance to be a really good player, and then you're just not gonna be able to see him play for half the season again. And it's just like it does kind of. And they did lose some actual players like on their team.
I think it was 3 more got suspended indefinitely.
2 at least got suspended indefinitely. 2 did.
2 did, and they released those 2 that got suspended indefinitely. And then one from the Commanders was suspended indefinitely as well as people on the staff were also let go off the Lions for gambling as well.
Which is kind of a big deal also, dude, because a young team like that, like...
Well, at that point, it's more than just a few players. It's a culture.
Yeah, see, that's another thing, too. Oh, man, dude, it does kind of suck. Like,
I started liking the Lions a lot after Hard Knocks last year, and Dan Campbell just cracks me up. But, yeah, it's just rough to see.
We'll see, dude. I think they'll still be good, obviously, but...
Quite literally a rookie mistake.
Yeah, it sucks. Actually, yeah.
But you just can't have it.
No, and it is weird. I was gonna ask your opinion about this, because it is kind of weird. I get like don't bet in the facility, like that's stupid. Don't do that. Don't do any kind of betting when you're in the facility. But I do feel like players should still kind of be allowed to bet for like other sports. And I don't really know what you feel about that.
They do. They are.
Like even during season.
You can bet on different sports. You just can't do it in the NFL facilities.
Oh, that's it? That's all it is? Well, you're an idiot then if you're doing it in the facilities. Why would you? Yeah. Why?
Well, a lot of people were mad because that's why they got the 6-game suspension. But, like, I think as the NFL, you just have to absolutely lay down the law.
Yeah, I don't blame them, dude.
Stuff. Like, you cannot play around with that stuff. But
you're making too much money. The league is making too much money, and gambling is becoming too big. You cannot make it look like you're throwing games. Like, you cannot let that happen, or the league is just going to not look real.
So I understand that they have to lay down the law, but this tweet is kind of crazy to think about. Adrian Peterson was suspended 6 games for beating his kid.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson, Talboy, was suspended for 6 games for sexually assaulting 20-plus women. Greg Hardy got 4 games. Ray Rice got 2 games. Tyreek Hill got 0 games.
Ray Rice only got 2 games?
Yeah. And Jameson Williams got 6 games for betting on a college football game.
I think
It's
it was
crazy
a
when you
college
think-
football game.
Yeah. So it's crazy when you think about it like that, but you just absolutely can't have it.
It does suck because there is like there's two sides to this, and there is like very, very valid, legitimate things you could say for each side. And I think everybody knows for a while now that the NFL has really sucked on giving punishments. Like they don't know how to do it, and they're just bad at it. Like it's happened on and on and on, and every time it seems to bad things seems to happen, it happens again, and people are like, why? Like I don't know, man. There's like I said, there's points to both.
I think that's why
both
they're
sides,
so
but
aggressive with it, because they just don't want it to spark from anywhere.
yeah.
Just try to kill it.
Try to
Cut the
kill
head
it
off
as soon
the
as
snake,
possible,
yeah.
so no one even has a chance of like, oh, I can maybe just don't do it.
Especially with all the partnering they're doing
Yeah.
and how much bigger sports betting is getting.
That is that tweet. A little perspective on that, which is
Yeah.
a little interesting, but some of those, wow.
All right. You want to finish up with our top 10 picks for the draft?
Yeah, let's finish with our top 10 projected little mock drafts that we made, and then also we're gonna throw in what we think the Chiefs, Giants. I will throw in what the Chiefs and Giants are gonna do. He'll throw in what he thinks the Chiefs and Cowboys are gonna do, or unless you did
I
the
did
Giants,
Giants, Cowboys, and Chiefs
You did? Oh shit, I did. Okay, I had an idea on your.
with a little note for the Chiefs.
I kind of have. I didn't put one for the Cowboys. Let me do that real quick. Don't
It's
hang me.
fine, no worries.
Go ahead.
But we're going to do we didn't do any trade speculation, because what we're going to do is on our live show, if any trades happen with any of those picks, we'll right off the top of the brain guess what they're trying to do.
Yeah, and there was some of these I really wanted to do some speculating, but especially if the Texans are going to make it real interesting.
Are we going to do any punishment for who gets less of them right?
Ooh, we should. Yeah, we're gonna have to start. We're gonna have to start coming up with some punishments for who gets less. We'll figure that out.
Speaking of punishments, is my hat coming in yet?
Yeah, I owe Zach a hat.
The Seattle Sea Dragons, my XFL team.
kind of beat the shit out of the fucking Battlehawks, and we made a bet. Thank God I hedged that bet, but I do owe Zach a bet. I haven't bought it yet. I gotta buy it. I had
Come
it,
on, dude.
bro. I had it in my cart when we were at work, and I just kind of forgot about it. But I will get it. I promise you. I'll get it, and we'll.
As soon as I get it, I'm wearing it.
He's gonna be wearing it for the podcast. It's gonna be great. I promise you. So we could prove it. But all right, let's just get into it, dude.
All right.
Let's go.
You just we'll go one by one, and we can each say what.
Yeah, we'll
What
just
do you
go.
think they're gonna
Yeah,
pick?
first pick, and then we'll just. I'm sure we're gonna be the same on some of these. So
Well, yeah. All right. First pick is the Panthers. I think it's pretty obvious.
yeah,
Bryce Young.
yeah. I'm gonna go Bryce Young also.
Yeah.
I'd be surprised if this isn't the pick. If they were trying to like fuck around and make everybody think it was, which doesn't make any sense because you're the first pick.
I don't know where they just choose Anthony Richardson.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if it's not Bryce Young on this one. Even. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it at that. This is probably the highest percentage chance of a pick getting picked here. So I'm gonna go with that.
All right. Number 2 to the Texans. What do you have?
This one was so weird to me because I do think there's some smoke and mirrors in here, but I have a little bit of rationalization on this one, and I am gonna go ahead and say Will Anderson for the Texans.
Damn.
I am gonna say it. Who'd you put?
So I just put C.J. Stroud, but I think there's a strong possibility that they trade out of the second spot.
Oh, you think you trade out?
I think they trade out.
Interesting. I
Or
do think
they
there's
do
gonna be
what
some
I
trading
said,
in
and
this.
they take Will Anderson, the best defensive player at that part, and then try to find a quarterback elsewhere. I think is another possibility.
Yeah, there's still a chance in the window. I think it's going to be Willie Anderson, and their 12th pick, they're going to pick like either Hendon Hooker or they're going to pick a quarterback in the 12th pick. If that's my only thing. If they don't pick a quarterback in number 2, they still have the 12th pick, so they can they might not get the quarterback they exactly want, but they could definitely still get a really good quarterback
I didn't think about that.
prospect at least. Or my other thought was, well, we're not going to really say the trades, but my other thought was they might trade out and try and get someone like Lamar.
You know, that's kind of crazy. Like, they have 2 first-round draft picks. They could
could
just
do it right
trade
now.
both of those and get Lamar before the
Or,
draft.
well, I mean, they could do one and then the next first round for next year, and they could do either one.
Trade,
the 12th or
they
the,
could
the
trade away
second.
their 12th and their first round next year and
Yeah,
get Lamar.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
What are they doing?
Texans are weird. I would have tried. Maybe Lamar just doesn't want to fucking go to Texans. Also, I don't know. I mean, he makes any team he goes to immediately a way better team, a team that can can contend
safety.
at
Sorry.
least. But oh yeah, USFL is on. Well, replay I think I don't know. Number 3. What's your third?
So my third was Will Anderson to the Cardinals.
Okay, so yeah, mine is gonna be Tyree Wilson to the Cardinals, which is the DN from Texas Tech.
Yeah, I have him later.
So this is kind of funny. Now I see ours is gonna be a little different going down. So
yeah, Will Anderson is the best. He's the best person at that.
He's the best player. I mean, he's gonna be. He's the Joey
better
Bosa,
than.
or not, the
I
Nick
think he's
Bosa.
better at his positions than maybe both the quarterbacks
At their positions. Yeah, I agree. But I think when you just look at all these quarterback hungry teams, you're gonna see a lot of quarterbacks.
Yeah.
So, but I agree with you. He should be the number 1 overall pick. It's not gonna happen though.
Okay, what did you put for? You put Tyree. You said
Tyree Wilson. So 4 is gonna be interesting then, because I put Stroud. I put CJ as the 4th.
I put Anthony Richardson.
Really?
Yeah.
You put Richardson.
So
I'm interested in this.
I'm not a Will Levis guy.
No, I agree.
And I think the Colts are just sick of trying to get these people that have too old and proven themselves in the NFL, but they're at the end of their career. I think they want to get a young guy that has potential to be good in a couple of years.
I think Will Levis is a little too risky at number 4. I really do. He has the body type. He has the arm. I don't think he's
risky. I think he stinks.
I don't think. Well, that's the thing. I just don't think he's going to be good. Like, I think you look at everybody's like, oh, he could be Josh Allen. Yeah, dude, he could be Josh Allen, or he could be dog shit. I mean, like, anybody could be anybody. But when you look at, like, drafting 4th overall, let's go for the highest potential guy to be good, or a guy who could at least come in and be a player. Like, I don't even know if Will Levis will be starting in 5 years. I could be proven wrong. He could be a fucking dog. But, like, when I look at Stroud, I think Stroud has a way better chance of playing, and even Anthony Richardson, a way better chance of playing long-term than I do Will Levis or Hendon Hooker. So, like, Will Levis is low to me on the quarterback list. I don't think he's a good. I don't think he's
top 10 at all.
No, me neither. He's been juiced up, and I don't understand. I mean, maybe because he looked like he got juiced up.
I think it's just because there's so many teams that need a quarterback.
Yeah, and he's just getting thrown into this high. I mean, I know he had a good year last year, but he was not good. So
the only thing is if CJ Stroud's still available at 4, I think the Colts will take him. But I have him going earlier already. But the only thing that scares me is what is more Colts quarterback than a big white dude?
I know. Dude, it is kind of funny because I was thinking the same thing. I was like, well, I guess every old guy they have gotten is big and white.
A Colts quarterback.
Like Carson Wentz, big and white. Phillip Rivers, big and white. Matt Ryan, big and white.
The sheriff.
I said Phillip.
No, Peyton Manning.
Oh, Peyton. Yeah. Well, I mean that's back in the day. But Andrew Luck was big and white also.
Yeah, exactly.
That is crazy, bro. Are the Colts a little racist? I mean, is there a preference here?
Only at the quarterback position.
Only at the quarterback position. Yeah. This is funny, dude. Like, I'm glad this happened because now all of our picks are going to be different the rest of the way. So what's your 5th pick then?
So my 5th pick is Tyree Wilson going to the Seahawks.
Really?
I think if there's anywhere that the Seahawks desperately need to improve, it's on the defensive side. So I think Tyree Wilson's the best defensive player left at that point.
That's funny because I went with Anthony Richardson.
Wow.
At 5th. Because I think Gino knows. He knows. He's on like a 2-year deal, a 3-year deal. I think he knows that, like, he's only going to have a small window, but he's going to make the most of it. But I think what a great quarterback to be behind if you're a young player who, like, especially someone like Anthony Richardson, who they already know he's not going to be, like, developed enough to play. But, like, what an awesome guy to learn behind.
I don't know. I feel like this whole last year for the Seahawks was a we believe in Gino thing.
I know, but, like, Gino has to know. He has to know he's not playing 10 more years. Like, he has to know even 5 more years is a stretch of good play. That's a very big stretch.
Do you think they make the move this year, though?
I think this is... I think Anthony Richardson, for his combine, like, you can get he's got arm talent. I think this is a great guy. Anthony Richardson is like a gem if you want to build, like, 2 years down the road. He's a gem, dude.
I don't know. I feel like it'd be safer to just...
No, I do agree with you. I do think it would be safer to do, like, get a defensive player. Like,
I think it'd be safer because then you rock out with Gino this year. He's got a 2-year contract, right?
It's 2 or 3. I think the 2 is guaranteed. It's at least 1 guaranteed, and I think the 2 is really guaranteed also. So I think they do have 2 for at least with him.
So I think you get one. I think you get defensive player this year, rock out with Gino, and then try to get one of the better ones next year, even if you have to trade up.
Yeah, I mean, so I thought about that. The only reason I kind of went with this is because Anthony Richardson kind of fits, like, the mold that they've had for a long time, which is these athletic quarterbacks. Like, I mean,
the mold, why wouldn't they be going for C.J. Stroud then?
What do you mean?
Short quarterback.
C.J. Stroud's not sure. You mean Bryce Young?
Oh, Bryce Young, yeah.
Woohoo! I was
Sorry.
like, I agree. Well, I think they definitely would if he was up there.
Yeah.
But I think Anthony Richardson, like, you look at how good his combine was, and this dude broke all these records. It's like, even if he's not the best quarterback, like, right now out there, dude, you look at, like, potential, and it's off the charts with the guy. Like, obviously, like, we said the same thing with Will Levis. Like, he could be amazing. He could be ass. I think Anthony Richardson has a way higher percentage of being at least a good quarterback in the NFL than... Really, I think it's like the three are Bryce Young, Stroud, and Richardson. Like, I do think those are the three that have the best chance to be great players. I think Young is going to be a great player. I think he's going to be good. He is the best, in my opinion. Outside of Will Anderson, he's the best in the draft.
Yeah.
So, I love it, dude. I love that this is so different the rest of the way.
Well, I think we overlapped all the players now, so.
Oh, am I? Oh, yeah,
think
you're
we've
right.
all
It might
said
get
the
kind of
players.
close. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if we'll have the same for this. What's your 6 for the Lions?
I said Jalen Carter.
Interesting.
Who'd you say?
I have one of my favorite. People will say there's a better cornerback,
Oh, okay. I know you.
but I have 2 favorite cornerbacks. One is Joey Porter Jr., who's going to probably go around in the 20s,
Yeah.
maybe early 20s.
Actually, really funny that you said that. Because,
But
go ahead, though.
yeah, you know I've loved him all year long.
I actually put for the Cowboys that he's going to get. I think they're going to trade
Okay,
him for him.
and then but people think that Devin Witherspoon is the best cornerback. I personally think it's Christian Gonzalez
Same.
out of Oregon.
Yeah,
I think that's who the Lions should take, especially with they just lost a secondary player.
So I didn't necessarily take that into account, but they have 2 picks in the top 20. I think their second one, probably unfortunately for you, I put this because I wanted it for you, for the Cowboys, just for you. I put they're gonna get Joey Porter. I think the Lions are gonna get Joey Porter at 18.
I'd be happy for him.
Yeah, so I think they're gonna go. They could honestly go 2 cornerbacks if they wanted to.
We just got Gillilock, so I'm not really like highly expecting the Cowboys to get a cornerback.
You guys will probably still get one, but yeah, that's interesting. I went Jalen Carter because I feel like you just talking about one of the most talented left, and like it's kind of hard to say no to a D lineman.
So the only thing that
I know he's had
held
some
me
weird
off from that
stuff,
is because it seemed like Dan Campbell wasn't a fan of him.
Yeah, but that could be
like
smoke
obviously he doesn't have the end all like saying it, but I felt like he didn't think he was one of his knee chompers. I don't think Dan Campbell was a fan of him.
That's a good point, but when you look at like best available player and like guy who actually has legitimate track record of being a really good player, it's kind of hard to like pass that up if he falls to you, and he's probably gonna fall. Man, what's your 7th then? 7th, we're probably the same.
It's your turn. You gotta go 7th.
Oh,
first.
7th, I think Peter Skoronski. I think they have to go lineman. The Raiders have to go lineman. I think Skoronski here. He's the best available. So that's just what I'm gonna say. With
Well, I have what most people think is the best cornerback in Devin Witherspoon going to the Raiders.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Because it makes sense. I mean, you're in that division. You definitely need a cornerback. I just think their line is so bad. I mean, it has been for a long time. Like, I cannot, with Garoppolo too, like, you have no mobility there. I cannot see them not.
I think, I don't know, because
this was like,
honestly,
my second
there's
most
not
for sure
many
pick.
offensive linemen going in the first round this year, I don't think.
He's like the only one that I think is like worthy of being the top 15.
So I think that makes sense. I think the Raiders will probably pick up
Even if you reach
if Devin Witherspoon's there, feel like 100% the Raiders would take him and then pick up linemen in later rounds.
Man, I just think like you just went and grabbed a quarterback who's not mobile. You've had a bad O-line for a while now. Like, you got to start doing something. I would be surprised. This was my second most for sure pick in the thing. I was like 100% positive that they're going to pick Skoronski. Unless he somehow went earlier. I was like 100% positive that he was going to get picked right here. But they could trade back too. So I don't know what the Raiders are going to do. That's going to be weird. If they wanted to try and get a second, first, I don't know. All right, number 8 then.
Well, my number 8 is where I think Jalen Carter falls to. It's the Atlanta Falcons.
Yeah, that's interesting. I went similar route. I went with Nolan Smith though.
I think
it's similar defensive lineman on this. Yeah. But yeah, I agree.
And what would be awesome for the defensive lineman, whichever one would end up going there, or if they take one.
Mm-hmm. I think they will.
I think it would be awesome because they get to train under Calais Campbell as well
Yeah.
now too.
Dude, what a fucking great and that pickup is gonna look so good if they get one of these young players too. Especially really along your line, Jalen Carter is a lot more similar to Calais Campbell than Nolan Smith is. So that would be a very much of a make sense kind of thing. But Nolan Smith is an athlete, bro.
Yeah, he's
that
probably
guy,
the most athletic one out of them.
That guy's like kind of like the Anthony Richardson effect. Like he's so athletic, he's been good, but like he's so athletic, like it's gonna be hard for me to see him falling very, very far.
Yeah.
And it's like the upside is just so tremendous. So all right, give me your number 9 then, bud.
No, it's your turn.
I thought I just went. No, you
I
did.
just went.
You did. Okay, my number 9. Well, here's Devin Witherspoon is my number 9. And I agree with you that Gonzalez is better, but number 9 was Witherspoon to me. But I am with you. I do think Gonzalez is better. I do think though that it's the fucking Bears, bro.
The Bears.
They just need anything. So like you have to pick a corner, and it's gonna be one of those two. If Witherspoon gets picked up earlier, it's gonna be Gonzalez. If they're both there, I'll be interested to see what the Bears do if they're both there. Yeah. I do have them both there, and I think they're gonna pick Witherspoon because they're gonna pick like the more ready one. But if they pick Gonzalez, it's not a surprise to me. I think
the one thing I'm sure about is that the Bears are going to choose a defensive player.
100%. Yeah, 100%.
And this is where I have Nolan Smith going.
So that one makes sense to me too. Like it has to be. It's gonna be corner or DN to them. Yeah, it has to be. Which they needed. I mean, I'm not surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. Especially if they fall like that and the lines like that. If Nolan Smith falls that far, I'm definitely taking him if I'm the Bears.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, he's a freak. They need it bad.
I mean, one of these people are going to fall. And
yeah, and it is weird because it's like...
At this point, you're going to be happy with whoever falls.
One of these... Yeah, you're going to get a really good defensive player in the top 10. Yeah. Like, no matter what, you're going to get a really good defensive player in the top 10.
They can only take one. So.
Yeah, and it's just like... Because all these damn quarterbacks fuck with you. So it's... But number 10, then, the Eagles.
I have them getting... the worst case nightmare in my opinion, because I don't want them to get him, but Bijan Robinson.
Really?
I think it's crazy to think that Bijan's going to fall out of the top 10, but there's just so many good people to pick, and I think the Eagles aren't even going to waste time with it. They're just going to take him because they know how good he is.
Wow, that is a different turn. I was very stuck on this one because I was very much into Bijan early like this too. Like I really thought, I was like, he is going to be, and an Eagles team would be, dude,
honestly, I struggled because I could see the Falcons taking Bijan too if they wanted to.
I think they have to go defense, but I don't. That'd be interesting if they did. Bijan, I think, is going to go top 15. I don't think he's going to go top 10 though. I had the Eagles picking Gonzalez. I think they need. I know
so
you
mad.
would, which is why I think it's going to happen. I think they need a cornerback more than they need a running back. I really do. I mean, yeah, they would be disgusting on offense if they had Bijan also with Jalen Hurts, but dude, they've lost too much on defense this year. Like I think they have to go defense and cornerback, and Gonzalez would fucking suck for you guys.
I don't think Gonzalez falls that far though.
It's gonna be him and Witherspoon. One of them's gonna fall that far. One of them is gonna be 10. Just know that.
No.
Or it's either gonna be one of them or Nolan Smith or fucking Jalen. Like you pick which one you want at that point, because if one of them is gonna fall that far, it's unfortunate. I feel it too because of the Giants. Like it's unfortunate, but you know it's gonna happen. I'm preparing. All right, so give me.
Well, you're the Giants fan, so you tell me.
Are they first?
Yeah, they're 25th.
That's right. They're right before the Cowboys.
So who do you want your team to take?
Zay Flowers. I think there's a pretty good shot that this is actually kind of for both the Chiefs or the Giants. Like both my teams need a wide receiver early. I'm gonna go with if Zay Flowers falls to either one of them, I would be super excited. I don't think Zay Flowers is gonna fall to the Chiefs, but
interesting.
If he did, I'd be super excited. And there's also it goes a little hand in hand with my other pick too. But what do you think with the Cowboys?
Well, same. The Giants. I think they're gonna take Jalen Hyatt out of Tennessee because I think Zay Flowers is gone at that point.
I won't be surprised. Actually, yeah, I won't be surprised. That's a good one too. Hey, dude, either one of those, I'm gonna be super excited for. So Zay Flowers, like especially since I've looked at his workouts a little bit more recently, like dude, he is
shifty. It's interesting because the note I put for the Chiefs, this isn't what I said they were gonna take, but I said probably trade up and get Zay Flowers.
I think they're going to trade up also. Yeah. I think Mahomes is going to be like, give me that fucking guy because he's been working out with him. So it is funny because I had that also. And I didn't, obviously we're not talking about like trade stuff here, but if the Chiefs trade up, I think it's for someone like Zay Flowers.
I think they try to get early 20 and get Zay Flowers.
Yeah. We're on the same page there. What do you got for the Cowboys?
So I've seen a lot of people wanting the Cowboys to take a wide receiver or a linebacker. And I would be happy with, I don't think I want them to get a wide receiver this year. I would be happy with a linebacker, but personally I think even with how good Hendershot is, I think they're going to take a tight end here.
Really?
Yeah.
There are some damn good tight ends, and yeah, a few of them are going to fall kind of.
And much like
that,
how the Colts are with white quarterbacks, the Cowboys are with white tight ends.
They do love those white tight ends, man.
And I think they're going to get Michael Mayer out of Notre Dame.
I actually think so. I think Michael Mayer is going to go to the Chargers early. I think the Chargers need a tight end bad.
I think they might take the one from Georgia, though.
If he doesn't go, I mean, that's a good point. Well, I'll tell you what I had for the Cowboys, buddy. I did have I literally only did it for you, but Joey Porter. But my real pick that I do think they're going to go Jahmyr Gibbs. I think they're going to do a running back, and the second best running back is Jahmyr Gibbs. You guys, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, think of it. Like, Pollard's not going to be 100% healthy when you guys start. Look, I don't think they should do it either. You should just take a later round running back. But Gibbs, to me, is like I know Bijan is really good. Bro, Gibbs is just as good as Bijan, if not better to me.
So,
I actually think he's better than Bijan. I really think he's
my only problem with that is I like Malik. Our third string last year. I liked him, and we just signed Ronald Jones to cover for a while until Pollard's healthy, pretty much.
Yeah, but Ronald Jones.
Which Tony Pollard has a chance of being ready very early in the season still.
There's a good chance. I mean, I did this more so off of.
So how deep do you think they make their roster at the running back? I don't think they pick one up this year.
I don't think.
And if they do, I think it's in a later round. I don't think that we get a running back in the first round.
Would you be pissed if they got a running back in the first? If they got Jahmyr Gibbs
I've
or
talked
Bijan,
to you
would you be
about
mad?
this before.
If they got Bijan, would you be mad?
The Cowboys are good at drafting.
They are.
So it's almost like I'm gonna trust them.
Yeah, whatever. Especially their first round, it worked out last year. Like I'm not even gonna worry about it. And that was one that everybody talked shit on. So
he was a dog.
I agree.
Year before that, Micah Parsons.
Yeah. I mean,
year before that, CeeDee Lamb.
Yeah,
we've been hitting on the first round.
Well,
so
CD was a given. I can't believe he fell that far, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think if they go off of something they would be discussing with another really good running back, because they should be running the ball a lot.
So I wouldn't be mad if they got a running back. I would be. I mean, the internet's gonna have a field day with it if they get a running back.
100%.
But I would be happiest if they got a tight end, a linebacker, or a guard.
So you're not even on corner anymore? You don't even want like a young corner? If they got a young corner that fell, that was
I wouldn't
good.
be mad if we got a cornerback.
If Porter fell that...
they're not one of them.
Fall that far, but if they
I mean,
traded up
obviously my dream matchup is if Porter went to the Cowboys because that's been my favorite college player to watch this season. Yeah. So that would be awesome, but I would fucking get a Porter jersey if that happened.
That'd be sweet, man. I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen, but unless they trade up, but yeah, that'd be interesting. So then finally,
the Chiefs, if they don't trade up,
if they don't trade up, this is an interesting one for me because I don't think he's actually gonna fall this far, but I put it anyways. It just made me feel better. But I said Quentin Johnston from TCU. He's a big fucking wide receiver, dude. This is exactly what the Chiefs need.
This was one of the people that I've seen a lot of people thinking the Cowboys would take too.
I could see it too. I think he's going to go around that time. I think he's going to go between 25 to 30, 31, I guess. This is kind of dream scenario for me. Is either Quentin Johnston or Zay Flowers that we get in the first round. It would be an absolute
win.
Yeah, I mean, how do you
I don't know. You guys already have Sky Moore.
Take it easy, bud. Quentin Johnston, though, I think fits what we need more, but I think Zay Flowers is the better.
I hope one day I'm eating my words and Sky Moore's really good.
A great player.
At this point in time, I just
we'll just wait, dude. I hope we can come back to this next year when he has like 1,000-yard season.
I hope so, honestly. I would love nothing more than to be wrong
I want
about
it so bad. I want it so bad. I just want to be wrong about him too.
Okay. Well, I can't even pronounce this guy's name. But I had the Chiefs taking a defensive tackle from Northwestern. The reason I can't pronounce his name because I did not watch a single Northwestern game, but I was just looking at top defensive linemen because that's what I think the Chiefs should take. And Adentomiwa had to Bawore.
Yeah, he's good, dude. He's a hell of a player too. Like I would not be. I agree with you. If we don't go offense, it's got to be a D lineman.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're fine on corner. I think it's really the only three things we can do are a tackle for offense, which we'll probably get later in the rounds, unless we trade up somehow and they wanted to do that. I don't think that's going to happen though. A defensive tackle or it's going to be a wide receiver. That's the only three things I see us getting like early in the draft. Then it's just filling in.
There's just nothing more Chiefs luck to me than you guys finding a way to get Zay Flowers though. So
yes, I'd be so happy. Especially when you see like the workouts, him working with Mahomes, like, oh my God, dude. You know Mahomes is like, give me this fucking guy. Like, give me this guy. Or he's like, get this guy fucking away from me. It's one of the two.
Sorry, that guy just fucking completely hurdled someone. That was sick.
USFL popping, baby. I want to see the helmet.
Shout out to the USFL for having games this early in the morning. Watch this hurdle.
I wish they did a helmet cam with that. I want to see a helmet cam hurdle. Oh, that'd be sick, dude. I want to see what they think of before they're about to jump like that. Like that is insane to me. Or where they're looking like, okay, how do I know this guy's about to go low? Damn it. I'm not going to do it. But, yeah, dude. That's kind of what I got.
Yeah.
I think that'd be dream scenario, either one of them.
I mean, yeah, if any trades happen, make sure you guys are with us on Thursday watching the watch-along because we will make changes as the trades come in.
Yeah, and I think the Chiefs have a good chance of being one of those teams, being in Kansas City, either making a big trade splash that's going to make huge news or moving up in the draft and getting a hell of a player, making some big news. They want to make something happen here, and I feel like unless we get like that DeAndre Hopkins like fucking news on the draft or something like that, like there's going to be a play that's moving up for the Chiefs. So
sounding like a Buffalo Soldier.
I got to stay positive on that one. All right, I got to think about it.
I mean, if the Ravens get him, that's going to be insane.
I mean, yeah, then Lamar's staying, 100%. I mean, I already think he's staying. I already think he's staying, but there's no question. Signed, sealed, delivered.
All right. Good?
We're good, dude. All right. Thank you guys for joining us. And, if you like it, definitely join us on Thursday for this live one. We're excited. I've never done a live thing before. He streams on Twitch, so he's done it. It's going to be a little interesting. I'm excited. We'll see how it goes for me. But I know he's got my back, so I'm not worried. So
yeah, we got some fun stuff that we're going to do. I'll have my Twitch link down below in the description, or I'm going to hopefully try to figure out a way to get it streamed on YouTube at the same time. So yeah, come hang out with us, have fun. Enjoy the rest of your week. Take care.
Peace out, guys. Thank you.
Doses.